So, I think I had a pretty good birthday this year. I played laser tag, got third at a Smash Brothers tournament, hung out with friends, and they finally revealed gameplay of the one game I've been anticipating more than any other for years, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And I want to talk about it. So first off, I've played both Spider-Man PS4 twice and Miles Morales. These two are phenomenal games. They're among my favorites of all time. I grew up on Spider-Man 3 and cried during No Way Home. I've been a fan of this character my whole life. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was revealed all the way back in 2021, and needless to say, I got really excited.
Let's go, dude!
It's been a year and a half since we got any news, and with a release slated for fall 2023, I was hoping they'd show us something substantial. We got a 12-minute gameplay preview. Symbiote suit Spider-Man, Miles, Kraven, Lizard, Genki piloting a drone. We got so much in such a small amount of time. Combat looks as good as ever, featuring a new layout with new powers for both Peter and Miles. We get to see the symbiote suit in action, which excites me a lot because, as I mentioned before, I grew up on Spider-Man 3, which had the symbiote suit. So to see that playable in such an expansive, polished title is really exciting. Peter also has an angrier, darker tone and voice with the symbiote suit, since it's affecting him. I can't wait to see more of that. Also, this attack that clears 4 people at once is so sick, I love it. Miles looks to play similarly to how he did before, which is great. I love the way he played in his game, so having that back here is awesome. He can now make ziplines from anywhere and take out multiple enemies at once in stealth mode. I'm really excited to see how they expand on his abilities. Traversal has been heavily upgraded here. First off, web wings.
Yo, web wings, let's go!
I love this addition. A way to quickly glide through the city using your swinging momentum. I'm so excited to mess with that. There's also a super slingshot, which sends you far fast.
Holy shit, that sends you far. Yo!
I hope the Venom abilities Miles had while swinging stay though. Those were so fun to use. And maybe Peter can get something similar with the symbiote. I don't know. The story here also looks to be really good. Peter being corrupted by the symbiote, which could possibly lead to a Miles vs. Peter fight later in the game. God, that would be so cool. Please, I hope that happens. Kraven's story looks cool. Lizard being hunted by both Kraven and Peter for different reasons is cool. Peter wants to help save Harry, and Kraven's here. I don't know much of anything about this character, I never read any of the comics, but he looks awesome. Also, I want to bring up this scene at the beginning. We see multiple big names in New York. Both Spider-Man, Prowler, Black Cat, Shocker, Lizard, everyone in the raft, Taskmaster, and this one, Wraith. Is it Wraith? Wrath? I don't know, I'm just gonna go with Wrath, who cares? This is Captain Yuri Watanabe from the first game. You can tell because there are names on each of the bios above their titles. It's blurry as hell, but I can make out what looks to say CPT.Yuri Watanabe. Last we saw of her was in the DLC. She went rogue and almost killed Hammerhead. This design is so sick, and I'm excited to see how that story develops. Imagine like symbiote Spidey versus Wrath. No nonsense attitudes, revenge, anger driven. The dialogue between the two would be insane. I'm just throwing ideas out there, but that would be really cool to see. Last thing I want to touch on, visually, this game is gorgeous. The lighting, textures, designs, all of it. Things like the design of the symbiote suit taking notes from Peter's advanced suit, Miles' electricity being blue now, the scene where the silhouette of Peter crashes down into the building, this shot where we switch to Peter and it goes from blue sky to sunset yellow, it's amazing. I am so excited for this game if you couldn't tell. There's still so much we don't know yet. What suits will be in the game? Will Peter's have symbiote variants? And more specifically, will I get to play as this one? Who the hell is Venom? If Peter is a symbiote, then maybe it didn't connect well with Harry? There's a lot left to discover, and I can't wait for fall to come. Hey, quick update. We have a release date now, October 20th. This cover art is sick, and there's a statue of the collector's edition that looks so cool. I might just drop $200 on it. I don't know. Anyway, that's all the updates. Bye. What are your thoughts on the game? Let me know in the comments. Would love to discuss this further. And while you're here, if you're liking the content, subscribe. There's a lot more coming your way.